How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. Today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite toy lines. I know Hasbro has been kind of iffy lately as far as their releases and quality and just how they treat their fans. And there's a bunch of companies out there that are doing a really great job. And I wanted to highlight one of them today that I'm personally a fan of, Jada Toys, because they make really fun toys. They have a couple of licenses and they're just going all in and doing really good paint, really good articulation, all that stuff that you would expect out of a normal release. And they're still, charging from $20 to $24.99 and not, trying to break the bank. And, you've got stuff like Street Fighter, you've got the old cereal toys, you got Mega Man, you got Chester Cheetah, you got some Universal monsters. They're covering a lot of bases that I am a big fan of, especially for Street Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom, one of my favorite games growing up. So yeah, I wanted to talk about it and show you guys where I'm at as a collector. What I think we should focus on is giving our money to companies that appreciate us, and I think Jada Toys is one of them. As you can see, I've got all of my Jada Toy figures up here, all that I currently have at least, because I do have some on pre-order, mainly the Street Fighter stuff, which is really cool. But as far as fun factor and price point and detail and paint, you really can't go wrong. I know, Hasbro used to be the go-to, but like Jada Toys is really picking up a lot of the steam that Hasbro had maybe like a couple years back, like four or five at this point. But they get some really fun license. They do a really good job. Like that Street Fighter is just phenomenal, and that Chester Cheetah, which my video has not gone up at the time of me recording this yet, but really cool figure. And then of course we get Mega Man, and they do have a Universal Monsters line, which ended too soon in my opinion, but we get some 6-inch scale Dracula and Wolfman. I do want to find them. They've been popping up at Ross and stuff, but Jada Toys has just been killing it, and they're quickly becoming one of my favorite companies as far as toys go, just because it seems like they really care about the license that they hold. I'm sure they paid a lot of money for it, and they're putting in the work and making product that people want. Gosh, this Chun-Li is so great. She is definitely one of my favorite figures. Definitely hand candy, as they say. That Mega Man too, for how small he is and how, short. They did a really great job with the articulation. Same can be said for Chester. I know he's taller and lanky, but the lankiness, it's like hard to do. And they did a really good job. Like he doesn't feel like he's going to fall apart. They're just really well-made figures. And they kind of started here, and the Dracula's quality wasn't the best. And some of the Universal monsters slightly got better. He's the only one I have. Like I said, I want to get the Wolfman, maybe Frankenstein, just because they're 6-inch scale. NECA is, far more detailed and all that stuff, but it's too big. I like 6-inch stuff. I do have NECA stuff, but 6-inch is my bread and butter, as Robo would say, bread and butter. But I'm really glad that we have these Street Fighter figures, because Marvel vs. Capcom was a big part of my childhood. I used to play it at the rec center in Virginia Beach, where I grew up. They had the arcade cabinet, and you could play it for free. They also had like Tekken. I don't know if it was Tekken 2 or 3, but I used to play the crap out of some fighting games, and Marvel vs. Capcom was a main one. So really happy to have these figures. I do want to get that cable that Marvel Legends released at some point, but as far as Hasbro goes, I'm just picking and choosing things at this point. There is a wave coming up that I really want, the Strange Tales one, because of course there's a pinless Moon Knight with the gold, and then they have Dracula, which is really cool. I'm a big fan of vampires, and any kind of Dracula in 6-inch scale I will try to scoop it. Big Bad Toy Store has that Monster Force Dracula coming out soon. So I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to throw my money at the companies that deserve it. So Hasbro's getting less of my money. I'm giving, more money to smaller companies like Jada Toys. Not a small company, but, SH Figure Arts, I get far fewer of them because they're pretty expensive. But the quality is there, so I really do like Bandai's line of figures. And, Jada is just really doing a fantastic job, and I hope it continues, and I hope they don't take their fans for granted and start, pulling some Hasbros, as I'm going to start calling it. But yeah, Jada Toys is fantastic. If you have not checked them out yet, you really should give them a try. I would say start out with maybe Chun-Li or Ryu, just so you can understand what I'm talking about. And they have some other cool stuff too. They have like the cereals, they have Count Chocula, they have Frankenberry, and they have Boo Berry, and like I'm hoping they do like some more mascots from fast foods, because I always wanted a Chester Cheetah figure when I was a kid for whatever reason, because I was a weird little kid. I'd like to have toys of the stuff I liked, and I like Cheetos, and the Cheetah was always cool on the commercials, so I was like, that'd be cool to get a toy of him. And in 2023, 2024, because this is the second release. I missed the first one. We get a Chester Cheetah figure, so that's really cool. And of course, Mega Man for Marvel vs. Capcom, Chun-Li, Ryu, Ken. I don't have Fei Long or Dhalsim or M. Bison yet. I do want to get the 3 of them. And, you know, of course I want to get Cammy, because Cammy and Chun-Li are my 2 favorite Street Fighter characters. For reasons. They're really cool. And the Blanca is awesome, and the Blanca's coming out, and they have Guile coming out. So I'm really hyped for this Street Fighter line, because they're just such fantastic figures. All of these Jada toys are really great figures. You know, like I said, the quality on Dracula, but that's really when they were getting started, is not the best. But as far as this whole section of toys here go, they are like top tier. All really great. Mega Man's probably going to be on my top 10 this year. Ken will probably be there as well. I'm sure Ken will be replaced by Bison, or if Cammy comes out this year, she's probably going to be my number 1. I'm telling you right now. So yeah. So there you go. If y'all like this video, make sure to hit the like button, pretty please. I always forget to say it throughout the video, but if you're at this point, please just hit it, because I really appreciate that. And also subscribe if you're not subscribed, because it's like, once again, if you're here at this point in this video, you may as well subscribe, because then you come back and see my videos every week. I also do have a Patreon. Certain videos like this, they're going to go up as soon as I edit them, but when I have a new figure, like something that I haven't opened yet and I haven't gone over yet, that's going to go up on the Patreon as soon as I edit the video, and it's $1 a month, so you can check that out if you want. You don't have to. And also, comment down below, let me know if you have any Jada toys, who you think is like a good company to focus on. I know there's other ones like Boss Fight and Hiya Toys and all that stuff, and I haven't gotten anything from them yet, so I don't have an opinion. I can't form an opinion because I don't have their products. But as far as what I'm interested in, Jada Toys is there right now. So yeah, check them out. Check out all that stuff I said. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Jada says bye too. No coffee.